What's going on, YouTube gang? It's Melo DFS coming to you live and direct, here to get my favorite plays for today. We got a 13-game main slate. Hope everybody's having a great day. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Press that bell icon to always stay notified for new videos. Let's get into these plays, y'all. Going to the first pick, going to our point guard spot. We'll be looking at Darius Garland in a great matchup against the Bulls. 9,000 on DraftKings, 87 on FanDuel. He's averaging 51.5 fantasy points in the past 5 games, 20 points, 12.8 assists, averaging 27% in usage. There's no Stevens and Rondo, they're out. And Chicago allows an average 40.5 fantasy points to starting point guards. Should dominate once again in this play. To another play for some savings. Jaylen Noel, he is probable for today. He's going against Atlanta. He's 3,700 on DraftKings, like the price tag. 44 on FanDuel. He's averaging 29 fantasy points in the last 2 games. Got the discount on DraftKings. He's averaging 29 fantasy points in the past 5 underdog spots. So like Jaylen Noel, had a great savings point on DraftKings. Go to our next play, going to our shooting guards. Terry Rozier, 7,700 on DraftKings. He is priced up on FanDuel at 8,000. Going against his former team with the Celtics, averaging 40.3 fantasy points in the past 3 games versus Boston last season. Check him out. Averaging 43.7 fantasy points in the past 5 games, 23 points, 5.8 rebounds, 5 assists a game. Like this play for Terry Rozier at the shooting guard position for some savings. Jordan Clarkson at 5,500 on DraftKings, 56 on FanDuel. Going against Houston, it should be a fast pace for Utah. 97.8 pace to Houston's pace is 100.6, and without Mitchell, definitely helps him out here. He's after 26 fantasy points in the past 5 games, but going against Houston, they are bottom tier versus point guard reserves. I like this play for Jordan Clarkson. He can give you that 25 to even 30 fantasy point game for today. To our next play, going to our small forwards. Jayson Tatum at 9,400 on DraftKings, 98 on FanDuel. Going against Charlotte, we have the news. Nesmith and Smart is out for today. He is averaging 44.9 fantasy points in the past 5 games. 25 points, 10 rebounds, averaging 34% usage. And going against Charlotte, they allow average 28 fantasy points to starting small forwards. He is averaging 62 fantasy points in the past 2 games versus Charlotte. So definitely look into this play for Jayson Tatum for today. Let's go to our next play. Harrison Barnes at 5,900 on DraftKings, 62 on FanDuel. Going against Detroit, he is averaging 30 fantasy points in the past 5 games. Without Halliburton in play, Detroit allows an average 30.5 fantasy points to the starting small forwards, even though he's power forward eligible. Like Harrison Barnes at 5,900 on DraftKings. Another play for value, we got Caleb Martin at 4,100 on DraftKings. Like the price point here, going against Portland without Hero and Lowry does help him out in usage. Portland's bottom tier versus the shooting guard reserves, you know he's small forward eligible. He's averaging 21.5 fantasy points in the past 5 home games. Like Caleb Martin as a value play on DraftKings. Let's go to our next play, going to our power forwards. Mobley at 7,700 on DraftKings. Like the price point on FanDuel at 6,600. Going against Chicago, averaging 32.5 fantasy points in the past 5 away games. He's also center eligible. Chicago allows an average 38.5 fantasy points to the starting power forwards. He did have a 42 fantasy point game last go around against Chicago in December. Like this play for Evan Mobley. We even got Tobias Harris at 6,700 on DraftKings. He's 74 on FanDuel, but like the DraftKings price tag. Going against Orlando, averaging 40 fantasy points in the past 2 games this season to Orlando, as they allow an average 32.8 fantasy points to the starting power forwards, 36.5 in the past 5 games to the position. Tobias Harris, to me, is a safe play on DraftKings. Another play for value, like Darius Baisley at 4,500 on DraftKings. He is 55 on FanDuel going against the Spurs. Let's get a positive pace. OKC for today, 97.4 to Spurs pace is 100.2. He's averaging 23.8 fantasy points in the past 5 games, but San Antonio allows an average 32.7 fantasy points to the starting power forwards. He is averaging 31.9 fantasy points in the past 2 games versus the Spurs. Keep that in mind. And where he did have that 36 fantasy point game in November. Without Favors and Kenrich Williams, like Darius Baisley for value at power forwards. Let's go to our last play, going to our centers. Rudy Gobert, we want to pay up at 85 on DraftKings, 88 on FanDuel. He's averaging 47.5 fantasy points in the past 2 games after coming back from 5 games due to the COVID protocols. But going against Houston, they allow an average 37.5 fantasy points to the position. Rudy Gobert is a great play for cash. I do like Bam Adebayo at 7,700 on both platforms. I think he's a safe play overall. He did have a 31 fantasy point game last go around. And going against Portland, where he's averaging 50 fantasy points in the past 2 games at home versus them, They allow an average 33.3 fantasy points to the starting center, so Bam Adebayo, smashing this play to look at for today. We do have a savings spot where we can look at Precious Achiuwa, 4,400 on DraftKings, 45 on FanDuel. As you can see in the last 2 games, 34 fantasy point average, averaging 37.5 minutes a game. We take the value here in this play for Precious Achiuwa. And these are my favorite plays. Like the plays, give a thumbs up. Any questions, comment below. Using Draft Dashboard tools in the link in my description. If you want to sign up, it is $1 up to 30 days. When you sign up, get access to the NBA cheat sheet, your sleepers and your studs. Click on the watch players, you get access to my plays up top for watch Mel DFS picks. It's for either DraftKings, and y'all stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video.